Hello YouTubers and welcome to another video. Just showing off the fish room and what is new. Starting off with the 75-gallon cichlid tank. As you've seen, I've got a recently purchased bigger Nuvia cichlid. He's been here now for the last 3 weeks and he's doing good. There's no aggression. The aggression in this tank has slowly gone down since I've been re-adding new fish. I've still got the red Oscar, a hybrid cichlid, which is a rescue, 2 silver dollars, the errata cichlid, the red zebra, albino Oscar, I got the Pangarius catfish in here. I've got 2 common plecos, a tinfoil barb, the blue moamba peacock cichlid, a silver shark, convict cichlid, clown loach, the dragon face, clown knife fish, and that is the Southern pleco. The tinfoil barb in here has got quite large now. It's growing larger. It's nearly as size of the Oscars, and the Oscar is doing brilliant. I am upgrading this tank again, hopefully soon, to a 100-gallon, which will be the final and last tank that I will have in these fishing. The tank's doing good. The driftwood is all taken out. There's no aggression in here that much anymore. Just really a lot of large growth on the fish. So the Oscar's got much larger. The silver dollars have got to their full size now. The clown loach has got larger since I put him in there, much larger. The Pangarius catfish has got larger, which is just over here, but you can't really see him in the dark. The light's only onto the one side of the tank. But yeah, otherwise the stock is doing okay. The fish are looking healthy, which I'm glad about. The clown knife is in there somewhere, but you hardly ever see him. You only see him like once a day, maybe twice if you're lucky. Moving on to the newly set up tank, which is a 18-gallon tall planted aquarium. New fish, completely new fish in here except for 2. I have put in my cories, spotted Reptile cory and the bronze cory, and also purchased some small panda cories which are in here. As you see, the 2 large firemouth cichlids are in here, which I purchased not too long ago. Got some cooler loaches, which you can't really see them, but just below here, below the driftwood, maybe see the tail of him, of the one. There's 4 of those in there. There's a bulldog plec in here somewhere, and a Euro ram, which is an absolutely beautiful fish, really colourful. Has quite a lot of aggression I've seen into this tank. Aggression wise, he's been really quite aggressive towards the fighter mouths, but only because I've been aggressive towards him. I tried to go for a planted aquarium for once, so I completely planted out the tank. A lot of plant growth, but for some reason I'm starting to lose some of them as well. I don't know if that's due to the fish. There's regular water changes, there's food supplements going in there, so I don't know what much more else I can do. There's the panda. I have got 2 of these. They're really nice fish. I read up some research on them and I thought I'll get some, so I managed to get a couple. But the tank's doing good. I'm going to be putting in my tank from downstairs into this tank, which holds a number of cichlids and random fish, but except for a Clarius catfish and a small catfish as well, just because they'll eat the coolie loaches and the red small pandas. So they're the only fish that are going into the large tank. But there's a yellow lab, some plecos, Jack Dempsey, and a yellow red tail shark coming in here to grow out before they go into the large tank. Moving on to the terrapin, is doing good, growing large, always hungry. Onto the small nano aquarium for the reef, for the small nano reef tank. Not really a lot has changed in here. Got a few new bits and pieces put in there. I've got two new red-legged hermit crabs to make the collection of 3 hermits in here now, just because there was a number of detritus coming on down on the floor, on the surface, sorry, of the sand. I've also got some turbo snails in here. I've got one at the back and one at the top, because all the old purchased sadly died. I've got the humbug damsel in here somewhere. He's always hiding. I don't know how he hides when there's not that much of live rock. I've got also the small tomato clown in there, which is doing good. He's really nice. And I've got an emerald crab in here, the peppermint shrimp, and I've also got there's the damsel. I do have a lot on here. I just switch it backwards and forwards towards the planted, the tank, and the hair. They like to come out more in the lights on. And I've also got a zebra urchin down here, which is really tiny. That was a newly purchased today. Moving on to the reef tank, which I can now successfully call it a reef tank because it has now got coral in. As you've seen in my last video, I purchased a dragon wrasse. He's in here somewhere. He's hiding at the moment. At certain times within the day when it starts getting cooler, he goes to sleep, and then I don't see him till the morning again. And I've also got a scooter blenny in here, which you never see either. You see him when it's feeding at the time, and that's about it. So he's in here somewhere. He normally hides with time around these rocks under the sand. I have still got the Clark's clown and the yellow-tailed damsel with 3 new red-legged hermit crabs in there. There's the one, there's 2, and there's another one somewhere. And moving on to the coral, which I finally purchased, and I'm absolutely over the moon. Purchased today a green bubble tip anemone. Now I know that these aren't a very good beginner coral, anemones in general. However, I've done quite a lot of research, and due to working in the pet store myself, I've been able to research about the anemones and look up on the food types that they need to have, the lighting and everything like that. And I found out that they are okay. So I've recently purchased one then. I've also got some purple mushrooms, which are just down here. I've got 3 small polyps. 4th one growing up onto there, and I got some green zoanth, some brown zoanthid polyps, which are just over here. They have only come out since I put the light on, so I turned off the light for a few hours just to get the corals acclimated to the tank. Turn the light. So yeah, here's a top for you. As you can see, there's 3 heads on the mushroom coral. A number of heads onto the zoanthids. Clark's clown's always a camera hog, and the green spotted no bubble tip anemone, which is absolutely fantastic. Now I have seen the clown actually start hosting it. However, he only hosts when I'm not in the room. When I've come upstairs, he's hosting, and then when I move away, when I come and have a look, he quickly swims away. So yeah, I can finally call it a reef. Hopefully there's going to be a lot of coral growth on there. So yeah, please comment, subscribe to my channel, and feel free to ask any questions. Happy fish keeping. Bye.